check out that view right behind us. The sun is going down, chilling out in the Corvette C8R, the most limited edition Corvette they've made yet. And it's all about commemorating the actual race car. Such a fan of this vehicle. Now, I've had it for a while now. I know that you've heard a lot of interesting comments here and there on the channel regarding me selling it, and I've been a bit wishy-washy with it because I don't want to sell this car. It's just so much fun. I have such a blast driving it around and taking it to different events. I think it is about time for me to officially make the move and stop going back on my word about it, because it's time. Let me hop outside real quick. And here we have it, just got out of the Corvette C8R, and yeah, I'm going to miss this vehicle. But today in this video, I do want to go over the latest and greatest in the news right now about Corvette. Now, as many of you know, all over the news right now, people are talking about the new C8 Corvette Z06, that being when pricing is coming out, the whole shebang, and I honestly think that we're probably gonna hear something big this month. Walking over here to this side of the road, so we get the whole Corvette behind us. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the yellow, but I'm leaning towards going for yellow with our new order. But in this video, I do want to go over my official final specs that I'm going after, I think, because looking at the news and so forth and seeing all the holds people are talking about, it's getting me concerned. I just want to lay out the groundwork, the framework of what I think is the spec I'm going with, and I'm crossing my fingers that Chevy's not going to say how, oh, well, we can't make enough Magnaride equipped vehicles right now for the standard Z51. You can't get them on the Z06. I don't see them doing that, to be honest with you, but you never know because of all the issues right now happening producing vehicles. Now, the word is unofficially that this month we're going to be seeing the pricing for the new Corvette Z06, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure exactly if that's going to be true, but I'm leaning towards this month, maybe even next month. It's coming soon, and think about it, if pricing or any new info is not announced within this month or next month, what is that going to mean for when we plug in our orders? That doesn't make any sense. Chevy has to always keep their new vehicles in the limelight, right, in the spotlight. And if there's no updates on it for months at a time and all of us want to order them, then what's going to happen? It's got to be soon. You got to realize that, because production supposedly starts beginning of summer, right, May to June. And if there's no word, no information at all online about this new car, how are people going to make educated ordering decisions? It doesn't make any sense. They need to be a professional about it, and that is what I think is going to happen. We're going to find out some new info this month or beginning of next. I'm crossing my fingers, though, we're not going to have any issues with, like, oh, you can't get the black-tipped exhaust, you can only get the chrome because of production, supply chain issues, or you can't get the carbon fiber wheels because they aren't making enough right now in Australia from Carbon Revolution, or you can't get the carbon fiber side skirts because the outsourced company is having some big production issues. And worst of all, I'm seeing right now online that people are having issues with is that the newer Corvettes, they've stopped allowing you to option Magnaride because of more supply constraints. Starting the car back up. Oh, and by the way, if you are interested in a C8 Corvette C8R edition, like I said towards the beginning of this video, this car is officially up for sale. Starting today, I'm going to fully commit because the time has come for me to start focusing on the next business matters. I want to get a trailer as well, because that'll make taking the new Z06 to tracks much easier, that being like across the country. You gotta realize that there's COTA, there's VIR, and driving the car all the way there and back over and over again would be pretty hard. So that's what I'm thinking. I've made up my mind. I want the carbon fiber. I want the exposed carbon fiber. I want the carbon ceramic brakes, the carbon fiber wheels, all the extra exposed carbon everywhere. It would be a pretty cool build, especially since we're going to be using it for what it's meant for. You gotta make sure it looks the part as well when it's going around the racetrack. If there is a production constraint and they say you can't order Z07, you gotta wait 2 months, I might just wait 2 months because that is the way I want the car. What would you do if you're in that position? Or if they say, hey, you can't get carbon fiber wheels? Again, I'd be like, well, I want the carbon fiber wheels, so that's the way I want it, and I think I'll have to wait. no one knows. And the sad thing is that everything is getting crazy right now, as many of you already know. We still have the chip shortages for other manufacturers as well, like McLaren for the new Artura. That car is delayed till, I think, end of this year, December sometime. Within that period, they are going to be built because they can't get enough chips. Here's why I don't think deep down that we're going to be seeing a supply constraint issue with like MagnaRide and so forth. That makes the car. You can't just pull that out. It's part of the car. And not just that, these are much more limited in terms of production than compared to a normal Corvette. That is why you'd be seeing constraints much more easily with standard Corvettes, since they make much more. This is more limited. They have time to set things aside, get their suppliers ready to go. I bet like right now, they're building tons of parts for the vehicle so that when it goes into production soon, it's ready to go. If order banks open up May, April, March, that is very soon. I don't think, I'm like 99% sure it's not going to be a wait until summer until we hear the price of the vehicle, because that just wouldn't make much sense. Anyways, though, that is just what I think. Please let me know what do you think in the comment section down below. As for my spec, again, carbon everything, red or yellow, maybe orange to match the McLaren. And then from there, max the car out so that we're ready to go to show it off on the street and then go prove what it's worth on the racetrack. You can't just look the part, right? You got to be able to show up and get the respect. I know the car is going to be good. I know so many of you do. Anyways, that is my current order update. Let me know what do you think in the comment section down below. I also know many of you are in the same boat as me, and this talk is going all over the internet. I love creating discussions here in the channel, so let's use this video to do that. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Also subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.